Chapter 1. The Spirit of Creativity. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and empty, and darkness covered the deep waters, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the surface of the waters. Genesis chapter 1, verses 1 and 2. There's a wonderful 60-foot waterfall in Palm Springs, California, that I love to visit. It flows with pure water that streams down from the San Jacinto Mountains from January until May. At the base of the waterfall, the water floods into a pool that is wide enough for a small group of people to swim in. You may ask me, why does the water only flow in the winter and spring months? It's because the water has a particular source. That source is the fresh snow that falls upon the highest heights of the mountains. Eventually that snow melts and descends as a refreshing stream that meanders down from the mountains and creates a beautiful desert oasis. Everything has a source, including human creativity. Some people may feel that their ideas just seem to pop out of thin air, but that simply isn't the way it is. Every creative thought, impulse, expression, and motivation we have comes from somewhere and something. Just like the water that flows down from the mountains, creativity has a source or starting point where it all begins. The ultimate source of our human ability to create comes from the highest height known to mankind, the glory of God. What is the glory of God? Christians often speak about the glory of God, but what is this glory? God's glory refers to the goodness, the fullness, and the splendor of His manifest presence. God's glory also has many other beautiful and wonderful facets that the Spirit desires to reveal to us, some of which we will explore throughout this book. God is the glory, and the glory is God. In the Scriptures, the very first time we see the movement of God's glory, it is in a creative way. The Spirit of God was hovering over the surface of the waters. God was preparing the atmosphere on earth to bring forth His heavenly dream of this world and its people. All of creation declares God's glory. The heavens are telling of the glory of God, and the expanse of heaven is declaring the work of His hands. Psalm chapter 19, verse 1. If we wanted to introduce someone to God for the first time, we could use many names, titles, and descriptions. God is eternal, without beginning or end. He's omniscient or all-knowing. He's omnipotent or all-powerful. He is omnipresent or fully present in all places at all times. The list could go on, but at the very beginning of the Bible, we are given a glimpse into the essence of who God is. We are introduced to His intrinsic nature as Creator. In the beginning, God created. God is the spirit of creativity. He Himself is the very essence of creativity. It was from God's own glory that heaven manifested its divine realities in the earthly realm. The Bible teaches us that every seed produces after its kind. See Genesis chapter 1, verses 11 and 12. Thus, there would be no human creators or creativity on earth if the Creator had not first given birth to creation from Himself. We were created in the image of God, the ultimate Creator. Therefore, we too have the ability to create, to invent, and to explore new possibilities. David expressed our wonderful creation by God when he sang this psalm to the Lord. For you created my innermost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. Psalm chapter 139, verses 13 and 14. Thus, true human creativity is divinely inspired because it originates in God's glory realm, flowing to us and through us from the Creator. Some people might call this process creative inspiration, but it's so much more than that because it comes from the very nature of God. I call it creative glory. God is the divine light and color that surround us. He is the nucleus of splendid beauty. He is the music. He is all of creativity in its purest forms.